Hi folks, this is your MWIS Fleeting View for the week ahead in association with Petzl. It's a fine start to the new week as high pressure is over the country temporarily. Lots of sunshine around, not too much wind for most of the day, although the breeze will start to freshen from the south, particularly near to western coasts as the day goes on. A widespread frost to start the morning, some very low temperatures early in the day, but will lift with some strong March sunshine, and that will rise towards or even just above freezing point, even towards some higher slopes. A chance of a local flurry of snow or hail around across Wales and maybe in the far north of the Highlands, but for most places it's dry and sunny. Further weather fronts, though, are waiting in the wings over the Atlantic, and things are going downhill again, I'm afraid, as we go into the middle of the week. South to southwesterly winds will prevail then as we go into Tuesday, getting up to gale force on many higher mountains. Strongest winds likely across Wales, where 50 or 60 miles per hour possible for a time over the higher summits, and extensive rain will sweep in as well, with cloud shrouding the hills widely. Now, as that system arrives first thing on Tuesday morning, it will run into the cold air that's already around, and that will give some snowfall for a time over the hills and mountains, particularly in Scotland. That falling then for a good few hours on higher terrain, initially also over northern England, but soon turning to sleet and then all rain here as temperatures rise. And that will progressively turn wetter to higher tops in Scotland as we head onwards through the daytime, with areas of rain fairly extensive, heaviest on more western mountains, patchier further north and east. More weather fronts are sweeping in from the southwest through Wednesday. Some strong winds around once again, with gale force speeds over many higher tops. Again, strongest speeds likely over the Welsh mountains. Some heavy and prolonged rainfall here, which will make things very wet underfoot and the risk of flooding. Heavy rain also sweeping northwards across England into southwest Scotland. Lower amounts of rainfall the further north you go across the Highlands. There could be some bright spells north of the Cairngorms and in the far north of the northwest Highlands as well. Temperatures are generally above freezing point across the mountains, but will feel chilly again where exposed to those strong to gale force winds. Detail is a bit more uncertain by Thursday. Things may have just broken up into areas of showers by this stage, but still some of those could be on the heavy side and may become frequent as the day goes on. Looks as though England and Wales has a greater risk of showers. Northwest Scotland may have a window of some drier weather. Strongest winds again further towards the south, maybe some lighter winds parts of the Highlands. Another centre of low pressure is due to sweep in from the southwest late Thursday into Friday, and that then pretty extensive with areas of rain through Friday daytime. The strongest of winds once more likely for Wales, but could be more extensive for a time. Around the northern side of that low, we could be dragging in some chillier air once more from the northeast, with freezing levels dropping back onto the mountains, so some snow may fall over the Scottish Highlands, and a possibility that chillier air could extend further back southwards across the country into the weekend. Things may be becoming a bit drier by this stage, but watch the details at this distance. All your local information can be found on our website. That's your fleeting view for the week ahead in association with Petzl.